Hi everyone, this is the Psychic Sleuth, and I'm doing Lina, Khil. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is the second reading. It was done February 14th of 2022. Everything is going to be down below on ways that you can support me and my channel. If you like my work and want to support the work that I do on my channel, please like and subscribe if you have not already. And hit the little bell for when I'm live or posting new videos. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are psychic medium impressions. Information can be past, present, or future, be symbolic, or have multiple meanings. Spirit will often use my experience or how I reference things in order to explain what they are trying to say. They can be quite descriptive in how they work with me, so it's about finding what matches. It can be a bit like charades at times. Keep in mind that all readings are to be used together to paint a full picture. Information like people, described, places, etc. may be just connections, places past or around, or people connected. Everything comes in for a reason, even if we don't realize it at the time. Sometimes I get interconnects, so not all may fit Lina. However, I do try to stay as focused as possible, and as time has gone on, that's basically what's been happening. I haven't been getting as many interconnects. For those wondering why I'm reading, as that has come up in the past a lot, I do the reading prior with my team in order to get deeper information without any kind of distractions. Then I type it up and make a video. Okay, so the first word I was getting was corruption. Again, I see her laughing and playing. She takes off to a different part of the area where she was at, and there is a reference to this white truck again, and I don't know why I see a sun. It may be symbolic for a name or something, but I get the image of a sun, and I don't know why, if this is a symbol for her heritage or something with her heritage, but I get a half moon with stars around it. I keep hearing different language. I don't know if it's Mexican or hers, but it's not too clear. It may be both, as I do not know why I'm seeing an image of mushrooms. No idea on that. And I also hear ducks quacking. There's a reference to some type of worker that the family knows. I feel they know Lina, and that the family may know them. There is a link somewhere to the family. I'm hearing the name Rodriguez. I also kept getting a reference of our Pamela in our group, so I don't know if that's for a name or not, but there's also a reference to a red circle. Not sure what that means. I also keep getting a reference to Indian food. Not sure why. I hear the word circle again, too. There is a reference to some trees. The house looks like what I saw before or similar, but in the backyard lots of trees. I get the words cul-de-sac again, and I get a reference to a P as well. I keep going back to the family for some reason, not sure why or what the connection is. The R comes in again. Also, I hear something about payback. Payback towards Dad, I feel, as I hear payback, and then an arrow is pointed at him. Like, this doesn't feel sexually motivated because I see she is being taken care of. Now, I don't know right now if she's alive yet, but that wasn't coming in at this point. And I don't know why the circle keeps coming in, but it's something that keeps popping in as I see red. Like a red circle. And I was getting a reference to a crutch and someone walking with a limp. Maybe they were on a crutch for a bit or had an issue with one of their legs. I want to say right leg. Sometimes things can be mirrored, but I only see him walking on a crutch. I don't know what Habib means, but I'm hearing that. Something like that. It's weird because I keep pulling in Mexican people and then Indian people at the same time being involved. I don't know if that even makes sense, but I hear the Super Mario's theme music, like when you play the game, and then boing boing noise, like, you know how the music in the game sounds when you're playing. So it's like someone's playing it. There's a reference to a small flowing creek, also the numbers 67 and 58, not sure how they fit. We tried a different picture at this time because I just wasn't getting as much as I wanted. And it was the picture of the day she went missing. I see her picked up by a man, one-handed. The man has a ring on his finger, looks like a wedding ring or I don't know, but it's a band. I see him grab her one arm around her waist and put her in a truck. I also get a reference to a black car, a nice black sedan four-door with tinted windows in the back. Hearing the sounds of war too, so I don't know if it connects to back home. I still feel like I'm being watched by someone and know how I would go from complex to complex and watch her for some time. Also, there is money involved. I see money exchanging hands. So I don't know if this person was paid or not to do this and is being paid. But there is also a female energy around this for some odd reason. I also get, I don't know if they have some sort of church or place of worship, but that's coming in as well. I see there's a reference to animals, specifically cows. So I think so far there are 2 residences tied. Because one feels closer to Lina's house and the other feels further away, maybe 20 minutes. And that's a roundabout time. The one I first saw in the last reading feels significant. The second one has red to it. I think a couple pillars, but I get a red color with it. So I don't know if one is tied to the people that had it done or are involved in the other one where she was or is. But I get, as of right now, 2 locations and the number 2, and then I get a black car, nice sedan with tinted black back windows. I get the name Timothy, but not Tim, but the whole name comes in for some reason. I also keep hearing the name Dillard, so I know that's a store, and I saw it the other day, so I don't know why that's coming in, but it could also, when I say things, it may sound similar. The business I see painting for sure, but I think they may do other things. I can see them painting a wall white, and there's a reference to paint on overalls. I see them using paint rollers, so I think it's significant. But I also hear hammers and stuff too. There is an A that is coming in. I also hear publicity stunt, and what's weird is I feel like somehow Lina gets let go or is found in the woods somewhere, because I see her sitting randomly in the woods. And 5 comes in, so I don't know if it's May or 5 months or the 5th, something like that. It's like all of a sudden she appears. I believe alive from what I'm being shown at this point. Things can change, but I do, that's what I kept being shown. So only because I keep seeing her alive. And I don't know, I think Dad knows who's behind it, and they keep referencing Dad as being connected to him for some reason. But he may not even realize it right now or be afraid to say anything. I get a reference to politics in here somewhere. Not sure why or how. Like, she's randomly sitting in the woods. I keep seeing that. So it was really weird. And I hear the words, let go when all hope is lost. And I feel that there's a threat towards Dad. But Dad has something, I don't know, I don't think Lina knows who has her. So I get a reference to them hiding faces, and I see black ski mask and going through the motions. Also, I get a cabin. So there may be more than 2 places at this point, because this is the 3rd one I'm seeing. The cabin looks sort of secluded in the woods. I don't know if there are even places like that, but I see her watching cartoons, maybe even playing games. I don't feel she's being harmed, as that's not what I'm being shown. But I don't know, it feels like Dad is being threatened and he's not telling anyone. And that's what I'm being shown anyway, or how it's coming in. Hopefully it's right. Because I'm not seeing her being killed and then putting her body somewhere. I see her sitting up in the woods under a tree. I would like to see if there are cabins in woods, because that's coming in pretty strong. 43 comes in again, I'm not really sure why, and 84 as well. Lincoln, or something similar, not really sure why hearing that. In this cabin I get a reference to smoke out of a chimney. I think she's been moved since the last reading, meaning maybe someone thought people were too close, or maybe they saw what I said and moved her, I'm not sure. But I feel movement, and like I'm being moved from the last reading. And the house I saw in the first reading isn't coming in like before. Instead, I'm getting a log cabin. So I feel her being moved. And the cabin feels further away. There's smoke coming out of the chimney, and it's like a brown log cabin in the woods. If a place like that exists, maybe where the creek is. I get a man still watching her. I don't get it being his idea, maybe paid. But I also hear not his idea, just following orders. But I think he's Mexican, could be Indian, can't really tell the difference in a vision, but I can still see him combing his hair on his sides in an OCD way. He's got a really thick mustache, definitely black hair. But I get 2 men being involved, one watching her, and then there's one female that's coming up with dark hair. It's longer. It was longer before the first time. I don't know, this time, this girl seems different. It's lighter and curlier at the ends, maybe shoulder length or right below. But I don't know, maybe 2 girls because the energy feels a bit different than before. As the long hair felt different and looked different than what I'm seeing now. And maybe the one with the longer hair is younger, or maybe they had their hair 2 different styles. But this one feels a bit older. And now I keep seeing this, and the first reading is coming in again. There's a mention of a boy somewhere. Also, I get the letters AJ. It comes in together, so there seems to be multiple people connected in a few different places as of now, 3. There's police sirens and I see lights, so I'm not sure if they will find her or catch on or what, but I also see a woman on the phone with a male. Like, I think the woman is giving orders or something, but there's someone is pulling her strings because they show me a puppet. So I don't know, it's all weird, kind of like a movie. And I also see a flash of reward going up or something as a donation comes in. Then I think this woman or someone involved in this that no one knows actually finds her. So I don't know if the woman's involved that finds her, probably, but no one knows it. So like I get the word game around it. I see a woman picking her up, being a hero out of the woods. There is a reference to family on TV. I don't know if they talk or not, but I see them at least being on TV. But the woods, I feel like closer to where she went missing, but this random area. The woods, to me, is a lot of trees in one area, but Lina doesn't have any idea who has her. So, if so, that would be bad. They use voice things and stuff to hide their face, and sometimes they blindfold her. But I feel like she'll be found closer to the house, is what the way that it's coming in some woods there. I also see the men with those long swords, machetes, and they're wearing a mask. So that's symbolic for something, but just see them standing. I don't know, this comes in with the threats and who's behind it, I think. But I also hear Mexican Americans and then Indians, so I think both may be involved. There's a reference to horses. I can see them running, specifically a white one, so I don't know if it's a racetrack or a farm. It feels more like a farm or place where the horses are. This feels meticulously planned. It wasn't random. It's not how it's coming in, and I think that's all I'm getting right now. So, that's what I got for Lina. Hopefully it helps. See you guys next time. I'll be posting videos of Susan soon. I just did another one because I wanted to see if I got anything working with different people and what I got. So keep an eye out for that. I'll get that. I was going to do it tonight, but I'm too tired, so I'll get it out hopefully tomorrow. See you guys later.